You just gonna eat your rum stick?
Uh-huh.
Eat your apple when we get back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, why'd you sit down? Have you found your shoes?
No.
Okay, well then let's sit down. Let's go. Let's hope your boots are out here. Does it help you that I show you that my boots are always here?
I don't know how.
Or does that shame you?
There's some down at the pretty place.
Are you sure? I'm not on a wild goose chase? Gideon, are you going to get your shoes? Okay, I'm gonna tease you guys. This is what we're gonna do today. Today, all this. Josiah, don't be so excited. All this. We got squashes. We got pumpkins. I don't know what else, but big sprawling stuff. And these watermelons. Hey Royal, up on the roof. Have you seen Mr. Brown's shoes? Are they up there? She hadn't seen them. I feed you all this organic food. And you're gonna suck on a rubber hook. Come on now. On the way to his shoes, next to the pole barn, if you remember, the cows and the sheep use this area as a sacrifice area. We've mulched it. This is south facing. This is gonna be a beautiful place for a sprawling garden, and it's gonna be highly nutrified because of the urine and the manure there. I hope Mr. Brown doesn't have us on a wild goose chase. Speaking of wild goose, I see that our goose didn't go in the coop at night, and that's a problem because we're gonna have to move him across the road. Come show me where this is at, Mr. Brown. Look.
There was out here.
He's looking. I wonder where they are then.
Right there.
All right, come get them. This reminds me of Rooted episode 4. The trailer came out yesterday. Basically, I worked too hard, but these kids helped me come back to reality with their play. Let's drop the trailer right here. I know I'm too serious. I actually dread when they grow up and the wonder is gone. I need the kids to bring that into me. I'll take a moment and go into their world because there's so much in mine. And for a moment, slight moment, you're lost in their wonderland. My mind has expanded. My worldview has expanded.
When you're working with your wife, you're working with your kids, you know, you're trying to create this happy life. I think what we're doing is punk rock.
And don't you just love Jason's line at the end of that? Way to show how cool homesteading is, Jason. Good job. Way to pin it down. Okay, rock stars. You ready to go? No. Apparently this is punk rock. 6:35 in the morning. Finding shoes. Dragging them off of swings. Chasing geese. Feeding little chicks. Planting. Can you say that's punk rock?
That's punk rock.
But especially the part about doing it together as a family. That's the new cool. I'm telling myself that
Can I go wear socks?
as I help him find his shoes, as he refuses to put his shoes on. Come on, let's get socks then. Bring your shoes. You're gonna be in charge of that. I gotta get going. We've got a mission, guys. We need to plant this. We have to get that done before milking, because after milking, I've got a pack for Homesteaders of America, Tennessee, Spring Edition. Oh wow. Lily looks like she's already done the fat chicks. Gideon! He's escaped me. Come on! Don't get distracted with the socks. Bring that. Okay, thank you.
Now help me put on my socks.
Okay, that's the deal. Oh, you got matching socks. Call the Inquirer. Gideon, I got the grain. You ready? Come on, you can't put your shoes on? Is this how we're doing it? Okay, I'll go to your wonderland. I'll go to your wonderland. And I'm so far removed from putting on shoes like this. Let's go, let's take this cart. We're gonna need all hands on deck catching this goose. The goose did not go up last night. You got any ideas for catching it? Well, we are just bringing them right here, so maybe we could herd her over. Trying to look for an opening in the gate. Yeah, we could open the gate down there and herd her over.
Or we could catch her and then put it over there.
Yeah, okay, well, let's try that first. Here, maybe we can get her in this corner. Come on. Yep, watch yourself, watch yourself. Go wide, go wide. Go wide, go wide.
Got her.
All right, Gideon, your idea worked. You guys can start taking these nets down. I'll come for the coop. Yesterday we had to leave the chickshaw here. The door came down while Jonah was trying to move it. We're missing a barrel boat. That would help. And maybe tightening these up would help. These screws here at the bottom, the hinges. I think I should have mounted the barrel bolt upside down so this would be laying with gravity instead of having to fight it being lifted up. All right, you kind of want to hold that while I move. I open the fence. Josiah took over. I guess I'll spot you. Yeah, see that door is barely staying shut. That knob is going down. All right, you need help?
Yeah.
What in we're missing a few. There's only 7 over here? What happened? They all go back to the breakfast posse? We're gonna have a great cold because we're only gonna keep the chickens that stay in the sheep net. But I gotta catch them out to know who is it. Somebody put the feeder in there with them last night. Of course they're gonna poop in the feeder. I should say waterer. This goes along with them. This was the sheep's water. Then it was the cow's water before that. So really we only have to set up one water for 3 species. It's kind of nice. I don't want to dig that with my fingernails because that's just nasty. The chickens can get that. The goose can get that. The 2 geese back together. How hard is this to pull it up this hill?
I don't know, it's hard.
Let's try it. Not too hard. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see that litter of manure? That's what I'm talking about. This will forever be greener because of these guys. Oh, you are right. I thought maybe this guy was dead. He probably won't make it though. But we'll see. We'll give him a chance. Look, I noticed it's compacted down here. It must have gotten wet. Can you do that? So let's uncompact it. Just how you want to fill this up? It looks like somebody got out of the protection of the net. Oh, somebody else. Okay, somebody else. So if they get out, I can't help them. The net's more to keep them safe than restricted. All right, we got 1 hour exactly. I feel a little anxious. I feel like this is probably ambitious for 1 hour. But going to homesteaders, I gotta get this done. These will get too big for these pots, see? The roots are already starting to come through. Come here, guys. It's good. It's good to not have the big kids for this, to rely on these 2 little guys. Puts the pressure on them. Look at that. They have arrived. We can get it done now. Right, we've got some of our plants to go in. We are going to have to feed these pigs so they'll be quiet. You trying to get through? Not the most nimble. Look at the work they've already done in there. Don't get caught up in there, Arun. All right, the test is going to be how easy this is or hard. Okay, so I think we got to save 3 of these for Mama's garden. You got to move a mulch around and then get into the earth. Oh boy, it's going to be a little hard. First time planting in here. It's going to be a little rough. Can you go get more plants? Let's get all the plants down here and then let's put them all out and space them appropriately and then plant. All right, it looks like we have everybody spread out pretty good. That took a while, and I think that was the easy part. We got 30 more minutes. You move your mulch to the side, okay? And then you dig a hole. Wow, hopefully it's not all this hard. Okay? Once you've dug a hole, Big enough for the thing. Get the, just get me the get me a scoop of worm castings.
Okay.
Gideon. There's a scoop in there, just scoop it out. Wow, hope it's not all this compacted. Is yours compacted?
Papa, and then
There,
put it around.
put a scoop on that, yep.
There.
Good. We put the worm casting on there, cover it back up with dirt,
This can be my job.
and then put the mulch over it.
I like this job.
You do.
Mhm.
And then hope for the best. Is it gonna all be that hard?
Maybe.
I might get them at it. It's the first year built in the garden there. And consequence years we'll have compost from these wood chips and the manure and the urine. And it's just gonna get easier and easier, but it's always hard the first year. Okay, here's a little mattock. Will you guys, Arun, or will you take that to Arun? Here's this one. Hey, will you take that one to your dad? Oh, here's another one. Okay. All right, one for each adult and one for the kid. All right, Azariah is gonna give it a go, and then maybe Arun will take over. And I think I'm gonna have to hit it with one shot. Okay? That helps us. Helps us big time.
Do I
Yeah.
just dig the hole and put the plant in?
Yeah, if you can. We got planted. Just 10 minutes into milking time. The key here is transplants and the mulch. We had the mulch. It's gonna suppress a lot of the weeds, most of the weeds. And then the transplants are already ahead of the game. Okay, so they're way ahead of any weeds that are gonna come up. They're 4 weeks ahead. Notice something else here. We put worm castings on top, especially because the soil was so clayey and compact. With any of the extra biodegradable planters, which I love, are being used as a mulch, just to kind of help hold in moisture and suppress weeds. We might have just be planting them into their death, into compacted clay soil. A lot of it even fill dirt. I guess most of this is fill dirt. I say, just plant. These roots, whatever they do, they'll get going. They'll kind of start getting this soil massaged, aerated. Hey, the plants die, we've added organic matter to my cow run. One really cool thing we can do, permaculture would love this. Proximity here of these two operations. The deep bedding from the cows is largely broken down. We could take some of this, and for some of these plants that are exposed, I don't know, use it as a mulch. Eventually it'll compost, be a lot of nutrients there. It's gonna rain tomorrow, it'll take that nutrients. It'll take what nutrients we have, the small stuff, and put it down to the plant roots. And it'll leave the unbroken down stuff like the hay as a mulch. What time is it?
2:57.
Let's try it again. What time is it?
Milking time.
Milking time! Arun's got it. Woo! Have we hit our limit? How can I show you how steep this is? I'm almost standing.
I think so.
All right, I might try it, but maybe with the kids not in there. Okay, I'm getting the kids out. I'm gonna give it a try, put my seatbelt on. Whoa, that was crazy. How did it do that? That was insane.
But I have to.
And it's wet. All right, now we know. Now everybody can do it with me next time. The wood chipper guys are here in the woods going at it. We're gonna be right here milking. Next up, a huge load of wood chips from our sawmill, the log round. Meanwhile, little baby Henry's got a new outfit. I just love it. Peas and bananas and carrots. Are you smiling? Okay, he's got the splitter hooked up. I was thinking we should start it first before we go through all the trouble. Did you get, you got a ball hitch on the mower?
Yeah.
We do have a flat tire, but this might have all been in vain if this doesn't start. We're trying to get those boys our splitter. Does this have fuel? Because apparently the East Coast is out of fuel. I don't know if there's fuel in that, Jonah. I need to be in there packing, but we gotta get this guy split. But are we going? Like, really? I'm hearing that there's maybe no fuel till the weekend. And we have a little bit of left in this, well, quite a bit of left in this, but nothing in those. Those are all empty. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot, pulled the whole cord out of it. All right, we're renting a car. Hopefully that's full of gas. Let's see what we got in the Suburban, just to know. A little over 3/4 of a tank. Now it's a group effort to clean up and get packed. All right, we got cleaned up in there. I think we got it mostly packed. The guys have moved over here. We've got a huge pile. Randolph's got he got matching trusses. Our storage shed, our butchering shed. I want you to look at those trusses. See, those look nice, right? We're gonna put an overhang over this, kind of protect this from the water. It'll look nice. Are you wearing that because of the wood chipper or the nail gun?
No.
Grandpa Henry always envisioned an office on top of this. We're not building quite an office. We are gonna utilize it as a balcony for our people bar. That's a good view. So envision those pig panels, see-through railing, stairs down. We got a North Carolina flag, an American flag. Those will go up in the rafters underneath, covering over some soundproofing board, like sound absorption boards. We're having our first community event outside the Homestead community. A mentor of mine celebrating his marriage towards the end of the month, so we got to get this going. Let's check out this wood chipping operation. Oh, since we're going on this trip, we are not going to vlog, but we do have a bonus video for you for Friday, and that will be on how the Polyface folks, Joel Salatin, raises rabbits. So it's racking house, but then how they put them then out on pasture. That'll be good. And then the weekend break, maybe we'll put the trailer for episode 4 up, and then for Rooted, and then we'll what will we do? Oh, and then Monday will be the Homesteaders of America Spring Edition, Tennessee Edition coverage. Monday. All right, see you guys.